Hello, loves. Today's draw, November the 28th, brought up the Seven of Pentacles and hit this reader right in the feelers. So I hope that whoever needs to hear this message, you get it today. We see, just looking at the card, we see a worker. He's exhausted. He's mopping sweat from his brow, and what he's holding there is an old time, like a scythe or a weed catcher, weed cutter type of a thing. So he has been working his tuchus off, tending these lovely growing vines here with these pentacle fruits growing from them. Okay. And we see from the card that it's there's a lot of green here, and obviously pentacles are of the earth, so this is an earth ruled card, but there's so many tones of yellow both in his outfit and in the pentacles themselves that we're reminded to think of air and change and movement and not stagnation. And so really this is a card of faith. We look and we see that this man has been putting all of his work into something that for now remains intangible. He's not even holding on to one of his pentacles like we might see in one of the other cards. All of his pentacles are hanging on this tree. So he's been tending them and working them, and he doesn't even get to hold them or enjoy them just yet. He's still got a long time to wait before he can harvest that. The lesson here being he cannot have it and grow it at the same time. Now, whether that is fruit on a vine or wealth that you are trying to establish, or healthy relationships, or even your health, you cannot grow it and have it at the same time. So maybe you're waiting on something right now. Now, when exhaustion requires us to stop for a break, he's kind of leaning on his tool there. Is like I noticed he's wiping his brow, he's sweating and tired. When we're forced to take a break, oftentimes this is when we're able to focus on our progress, to see how beautiful the process itself is and appreciate what we have now, as well as affirm that our desires are growing and ripening with every bit of work we do tending them. Every bit of energy we're putting into them now will eventually come to fruition, literally. It's a reminder to pause, to look back to when you wanted was just a seed of desire. See the careful work you've done germinating that tiny little seed. Remember the hope and joy you felt when you got up one morning to find the first tiny green sprout. Be amazed at the speedy growth and the strength of the stalk. Notice the number of branches and stems, and look closer to see the tiny green starts of even more branches and stems that you never saw coming, and they're going to go in directions that you don't even expect. Now see those tiny little bumps on the stems, inside which buds are forming right now. Right now. You can't see them, you can't smell them. Seems like you're working for nothing some days, but those little guys, they're going to be flowers. They're going to be ripening fruit, and just allow yourself to know that the harvest will come. It will reflect all the work you've put into it. You and your loved ones will be sustained by the result of your hard, loving work. So that's what this message brought to me. Personally, it brought me to tears. I'm at a very frustrating point in my journey, and I really, really needed to hear this. So I'm so grateful to Divinity for sharing this message and for sharing it to you through me. I really, really hope it resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching. All the blessings to all of you.